It's Wonky Wednesday, and welcome back to Meet the Wonky Crew, and today we have the most special one of all. No, I couldn't possibly be even just a little bit biased. I would not play favorites, never. Yes, I would. Posie is the reason I wake up in the morning and is the absolute love of my life. Posie came into the world chaotically and with a bang in 2020. And what better year to start the beginnings of the Wonky Crew? We had just founded Rafiki's Rescue with the focus on special needs and critical case animals. And while Turkey had gone into this endeavor with us and was not so thrilled at sharing the attention at first, Posie was our first formal intake for someone that had a little bit real wrong. Y'all think Birdie is a problem. No one will ever top Posie. So I get this little video of this tiny little kitten hopping around like little bunny, and I said, oh, yep, that one's mine. You sure? You sure you didn't want to think that one through, Megan? Because I always think things through, and this is the one and only time I didn't. But when she arrived, I remember looking at her dead in the eyes, and I said, I don't know it yet, but I am going to love you so much. And wow, did I not know just how true those words would be. I didn't even like torties. But so anyway, began the year and a half of back-to-back hospitalizations, 8 different specialists, 4 surgeries, and a whole bunch of other doctors, and a trip to UC Davis. So why did we keep going? Well, because Posie was happy every single day. She began coming everywhere with me, and even though we had some problems that needed to be solved, her life was full, and she wanted to keep fighting. And as you guys know, my motto is, if they're fighting, I'm fighting. And now she's absolutely best friends with Mr. Turkey, who was a little jelly belly at first. Alright, so let me sum up what the wonkadonk is wrong in the simplest of terms that I can. There is both a physical aspect and a chronic internal aspect, and I will go into both. The day that Posie had arrived, she had the biggest shit compacted in her that our doctors were absolutely astounded. She shouldn't have been alive, but she was looking at us like, so who's gonna get it out? And now at only 1 pound, we had to open her up and get all the shit out. Ironically, when we gave her the name Posie, we had no idea that her problems would all come down to poop, and she does not smell like Posie. She's a Posie. She's Posie. We weren't even sure that she would survive this procedure, but she did. And we found that she had a condition called spina bifida, which was a little nick in her spine, making things not quite right. Now, resulting in all of these issues and skipping over some key points here, we then eventually had to remove her entire colon. Yes, you heard that right. Well, there's like a ½ inch. Now, the other issue is that Posie struggles with chronic inflammation inside her body, and she will very suddenly have these episodes where she just spirals downhill and needs to be hospitalized immediately. And that is the reason that she became a forever foster. We worked for over a year to try and get this inflammation under control and her blood work normal. In addition to that, she also has to be manually expressed to go to the bathroom, meaning she cannot pee or shit on her own. That's my job I get to do for her. Dear Lord, disclaimer, please do not try this without professional training. So because of this necessity, I cannot leave her for long periods of time, and consequently, she just goes everywhere with me. Her, Turkey, and Kailani. Posie loves everything all about travel. Kailani loves bougie-ass hotels. She does not really like hiking, and Turkey really just wants to stay home. Which one are you? Now, as far as this chronic inflammation goes, we felt like a lot of it was coming from her GI tract, and she had horrible poop because she had no colon. And they said that there was no way we were ever going to get her poop solid. And I said, I keep telling you guys I'm a Virgo Capricorn. So fast forward once again, after a whole bunch of nutritionist specialty appointments and some holistic vet visits and a lot of food trials, Posie's poop was solid and her blood work was normal. 1.5 years later. I mean, this cat had so many tests ran on her that every time we brought her to a new vet, they were like, there's literally nothing else you could possibly do. And now it has been 1 year since Posie's last need for hospitalization, because every time a doctor looked at us and told us that we can't, Posie looked at me and said we can. Half the doctors we saw said that there was no hope, but we found the ones that believed in her like we did and saw the quality in her daily life. And now this year, Posie will be 3 years old. She changed my life forever and really built the rescue from the ground up, and is the only reason that I am now trying to take care of myself, because I know that I need to take care of her. And if I take care of both of us, we can continue on all of these adventures together. And I also thought that this soul cat of mine was the most perfect Wonky Wednesday to ring in 1 million followers. You have completely changed our lives, and I don't even know how to properly express that gratitude. I didn't think this was possible, but to have built something so special and so deserving just leaves me speechless, and it's all because you guys see their worth too. We have so much more that we're about to grow into and so much to accomplish, and I cannot wait to show you guys over the next year. For everyone you see on this channel and have grown to love and adore, you have changed their life. And did any of you from high school and middle school ever think that I would be the one to reach 1 million followers? I don't think so. Nope, I did it from squeezing the piss and shit out of cat. What talents do you have?